And welcome back here. I know it has been a minute, it has been a while, it has actually been a long time. It's not something I'm happy about. I miss you, I always miss you, and I believe you miss me. Please, you must be missing me, yeah? So, but today there's something that is fascinating me that has caught my attention that I wish to share with you, and that is why you're supposed to donate blood and what happens just in case you don't do it. So there is something that actually fascinated me that I want to share with you about donating blood. I'm a regular blood donor. As you all know, it is all put everywhere on my channel. I'm a regular blood donor. But because of the industrial training, I'd spent some time without actually going to donate blood. And when I spared some time over the weekend and I went there, what I found out shocked me, and that is why I want to share it with you. Before you actually donate blood, they have to take a sample. They have to measure your HB levels. Now HB represents hemoglobin. It stands for hemoglobin, and hemoglobin, according to Google, it is a substance in the red blood cells that actually makes it possible for the blood to transport oxygen throughout the body. It's like a taxi that takes it helps the blood cells to actually transport oxygen throughout all the body parts in the body. They checked out and my range was actually high, because for men it's supposed to be between 13.5 to 17 grams per deciliter, and then for the women it's supposed to be 12.3 to 15.3 grams per deciliter. I was shocked because my HB levels usually between 4.1, 4.3, 4.5 around there. But this time when I went, it was 16.1 grams per deciliter. Now that scared me, because if it goes overboard, if it goes beyond 17, then that's not good. That's dangerous, and that's why I'm making this video to let you know. After that, I went to Google and actually made some research. What are the signs of too much blood in the body? What shows that somebody has a lot of blood? What are the symptoms that a layman can actually know? Oh boy, I have a lot of blood in my body. I should donate some. And this is what Google gave me. Some of them were thick blood. You get a small cut and the blood is thick. It's dark, it's actually thick. That's a symptom that you have a lot of blood in your body. You get constant headaches. You don't have flu. It's not that you don't take water, but you have a lot of headache. You get what I mean? That is also a symptom. It's a sign that you have a lot of blood in your body. Dizziness, you get dizzy. Sometimes you get dizzy. There is shortness of breath, there is a nose bleeding. That is very common among young people. It's very, very common. And all these things actually used to happen to me while I was in high school, before I started donating blood. And I was asking myself, why are these things happening to me? I didn't know that it was because of my nature. It was because that I was having a lot of blood. A couple of months, I think last year or the other year, as I was donating blood, yes, the doctor found out that my blood was actually thick, and she told me this will happen if you don't donate regularly. We shall then just get your blood and then pour it. We just save you of the headache, the dizziness, and all those other signs and symptoms of too much blood in your body. Because when you have a lot of blood, it's actually dangerous in your body. You get what I mean? It exerts a lot of pressure on the veins, which, if not handled the right way, the veins can actually burst, because you have a lot of blood compared to what the veins can actually transport. You get what I mean? I'm not scaring you, but I'm just trying to let you know. I'm just trying to inform you of what I found about myself, because the Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth will make you free. It is that truth that you know that actually sets you free. So I want to let you know, if you're a regular blood donor, you need to actually go and donate blood before it actually escalates. You get what I mean? Before it gets to this kind of level, it should stop being a hobby. I'm escorting a friend to actually being a responsibility, because that blood is actually needed urgently. Even as I'm speaking, there is someone who is actually dying for a lack of blood. You get what I mean? For our brothers and sisters that are anemic, anemia is in a layman's language, it's a state where the body has less blood. You get what I mean? You literally, your HB levels are low, and if the HB levels are low, that means those things that actually transport oxygen in the different body parts are actually less. That means sometimes you'll get dizziness, sometimes you get shortage of breath, sometimes you feel a lot of fatigue. All those things are symptoms of anemia, and if you are anemic, I want to let you know, do not lose hope. It's just a state in time that you can actually overcome by eating well, by eating foods that are rich in iron. I actually went to Google and I researched. I was like, what are the best sources? What are the good sources of iron? And these are some of the things that they actually give me. They are also important to blood donors. Why? Because after you've given out the 450 meals, you need to replace those meals. You get what I mean? By eating foods that are rich in iron. Iron works in tandem with the creation or the formation of the blood cells, of which you live by those blood cells because they transport the oxygen to the lungs, they transport the carbon dioxide. So with the oxygen from the lungs to the body parts, then the carbon dioxide to the lungs, something like that. You get what I mean? If you remember your biology, you remember. So these are some of the foods that are good, that are good sources of iron. We have oysters, we have kidney beans, we have beef liver, we have turkey legs, we have whole wheat bread, we have brown rice, we have eggs, amaji, eggs. Yes, and many other. Just in case those things are not fancy to you, they don't fascinate you, then you can actually go and Google and make research and get more, because there are very many that are rich in iron, that have been proven by doctors, that are rich in iron, which you and I are supposed to eat as blood donors, and which you and I are supposed to eat just in case you have less blood in your body. I said, I need to find out what are the requirements. I need to let these people know what are the requirements of actually donating blood. What criteria are you supposed to have checked before you actually donate blood? This is what the World Health Organization informed me on their page. One of them was age. The age is supposed to be between 16 years of age to 65. Though in some countries it's 18 years of age to 60. You get what I mean? Then the second thing that you're supposed to have in check is the weight. Your weight is supposed to be at least 50 kilograms. You're supposed to weigh at least 1 bag of cement. You get what I mean? Health-wise, you are supposed to have no cold flu. You're supposed to have no sore throat. You're supposed to be free from any infection. You're supposed to be free from any inflammation. You're not supposed to be seeing a doctor for any medication before you come to donate. You get what I mean? And just in case you visited a dentist for a minor concern, then you have to wait like for 24 hours before you can actually go and donate. And if it's a do-to thing, that's a major concern. So you're supposed to wait for a full month before you can actually go and donate blood. It is that serious, ladies and gentlemen, because your body, your health also matters. So don't rush the process. In as much as people actually do need that blood, your health also matters. So don't go to donate blood when you're pregnant. Don't go to donate blood when you're breastfeeding. Don't go to donate blood when you're sick. You get what I mean? Because it won't do your body good. You get what I mean? And some of the benefits of donating blood, I actually covered them in this video here. I want to let you know, friends, that the urgency of blood, the need for blood is unique. It cannot be replaced by water. It cannot be replaced by money. It cannot be replaced by fuel or oil or anything else but blood. If someone needs blood to live by, it is blood and nothing else. You get what I mean? Therefore, I beseech us, wherever we are, whenever we can, let us go and save lives, because 15 minutes of your time can actually save 3 people. 450 mils of that blood can actually save 3 people. Are we together? I want to let you know that it's possible. Let's do what we can with what we can, where we are, and we let God do the rest. You get what I mean? Let it become part of us. Let it be a responsibility to go and actually donate blood. If you're a regular blood donor, please go and donate blood. If you're inspired by this video, then share it with a friend. Let them know about blood donation, why blood donation is important, why people need blood. Because every single day in our hospitals, we have accident victims, we have cancer patients, we have heart surgeries, we have mothers giving birth. All those people need blood. We have anemic people. All those people actually need blood to live by. And just in case you are listening to me, if you're still watching up to this point, I want to let you know that you and I can do something today that will change our tomorrow. You and I can actually make a difference in a person's life that we don't even know by simply giving 15 minutes of our time and donating blood. My name is Simon Kine, speaking the African way. God bless you, and I'll catch you in the next one.